As you can see, we have an outstanding crew here, and we're real excited to get to know a little bit more about each of them this morning and so forth. So we changed our format a little bit. Part of that is because of the large number. What we'll do is we'll talk about each athlete up here this morning, and then over here afterwards we'll do pictures. And so what we'll do for pictures is each athlete will take a picture over there signing. If they don't have paper, they can fake signing, and then we'll do a picture with the athlete, parents, and their coaches. And we'll send those off to the World Herald and to the Papillion Times. And what they decide to put in, that's obviously up to them. After that, if you want to hang around and do additional pictures, you certainly can. So we're just trying a little bit something different today. At any time, again, there's bagels and coffee, so please help yourself. And again, this is an awesome day for all of us. With our pictures, we do have a couple of teachers here and coaches that teach out of the building. So I know Nars will need to go first. Coach Bales and Coach Pudens are teach out of the building. Then I know Coach Hurst will need to get going as well. So again, welcome. Very exciting to be here. We have lots of coaches and administrators here as well, and it's very exciting to be here. Thanks to the parents, for all your support. Your sons and daughters wouldn't be here without your support. We have lots of relatives and club coaches in the audience and family as well. We recognize your role in this as well. So again, appreciation and thanks in advance. Obviously, we have lots of high school coaches here as well. I'd like to thank the high school coaches. We have a coaching staff that if our athletes want to play at the next level, they're going to do what they can to make that happen. And that's very, very important. Sports provides so many things for young adults, and they're young adults. And hopefully, instantly they're going to have a new set of friends when they join that team. They're going to learn lots of different things about life being part of a college program. I'm sure they all know going to college athletics, competition is going to be much, much better. They're going to have to be in a lot better shape. Their commitment level is probably going to have to increase. And so the expectations will continue to rise for these athletes. So it's just an absolutely awesome accomplishment for all of them to be here. So again, before we get started, I want to wish the athletes best of luck. Obviously, they'll be Monarchs for life. We expect them, the underclassmen will continue to look up to them, and we expect them to have great careers. So, and we're always here, coaches, administrators, if they need anything going on. So we're going to start with Io here, and then what each athlete's just going to kind of talk about who's here with them, and if they know what they're going to major in. And then I have a quote from each of the coaches that I will read about them. So again, our first athlete today is Io Akinwole, and Io is going to University of Nebraska at Omaha, Team Omaha, and to play basketball. Go ahead if you want to stand. Yeah.
All right. So this is everybody that came to me. Got my AAU coach over here, Thomas Lichty. Got my younger sister, Sienna. Got my stepdad, Larry. I got my younger brother, Trey. I got a former basketball coach and a good friend of mine, Derek Crayon. And I got my mom right here. And I got my little brother, Ethan. I don't really have what I'm going to study all the way planned out, but I'm thinking something in the exercise science.
He just asked me, he said, can I say undecided? I said, yeah, why not? If you're undecided, you say undecided. So this is what Coach Moore says about Io. Io is one of only 3 players that I've coached in 30 years that is a 4-year starter. He is very talented and a hard worker. His greatest asset, in my opinion, is his ability to get along with teammates, peers, and all types of students. He is kind, caring, and always looks out for others. He's an awesome teammate and the ultimate team player. I have loved having the privilege of being his coach and look forward to this season, as well as seeing his college basketball dreams come to reality. Again, congratulations to Io. Also, each one of our signees today will receive a little nameplate here, a little for their mantle or whatever. It's got where they're going to school, and it also has the Monarch Man. Mr. Kneifel does this, puts this together, and it's important. It's an important day for us and for your family. So this is, when you see Mr. Kneifel, make sure you tell him thanks. But you can take a look at that early or later. We have a couple of you who just made quick decisions in the last day or two, so we'll get those next week for you. But that's Aya. All right. Next up, we have Colton Armstrong, who's going to Hastings College to play baseball. Colton.
All right. Family I have here is my dad, Scott Armstrong, my mom, Rachel Armstrong, my grandma Sherry, my brother Vince, my grandpa Keith, my brother Ben, and my other grandma June, my sister Kylie, and my last brother Jack. The major that I'm going to be in is physical education with coaching.
All right. Coach says this about Colton. Colton is a hardworking kid who is willing to put in the time and effort to making himself a better player. He's a great teammate and just a good kid. Congratulations to Colton. Next up, we have Nia DeGeorge. Nia is headed to Concordia University in Chicago to play softball.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for joining me here today and always supporting me. And I also want to thank my two coaches in the back, Coach Holscher and Coach Pearson, for everything they've done for me. So, thank you.
All right.
And I'm majoring in criminal justice.
Criminal justice, awesome. Coach says this about Nia. I'm very proud of Nia and what she accomplished this year. She's all in for the team and has developed and improved every single year. She worked hard. She worked her way to becoming our starting catcher this year. She's very passionate about softball and everything she does and will do very well in college. Again, congratulations to Nia. Awesome job. Next up, we have Stephanie Gaston, who's headed to Creighton University to play volleyball. Steph.
I have my dad, Jim, and mom, Patty, here, and my club coach, Shannon Zielinski. And I think I'm going to study accounting.
All right. Obviously had the Creighton Big East Conference. They're currently undefeated. Creighton is in the Big East standings. I think they're 14-0, and it'll be nice to have Steph close to home. Obviously a big week for our volleyball team, and we've got a couple seniors up here. So Mr. Klein has been putting a lot of pressure on him in the cafeteria during lunch these days. But it'll be a great state tournament for our volleyball players. Coach says this about Steph. Steph has represented the volleyball team as the captain for 2 years in a row, which is a position chosen by the team. She is trusted by her teammates and has set the example both on and off the floor. Again, congratulations to Steph. Next up, we have Narcisa Gibson Martinez, going to college at St. Mary to play golf.
This is my family right here. I have my dad, Richard Martinez, and my mom, Erin, my grandma, Lenora, my sister, Solana, and my coaches, Coach Bales and Coach Pudens. And I plan on going to the nursing program.
Awesome. Obviously, Narcisa was a part of our girls' state championship team and a big part of it. Just had an absolutely awesome fall for us. Coach says this about Narcisa decided that she wanted to be good and went to work. She is the perfect example to our team that if you want something bad enough, go out and work for it. Her mindset has always been, what can I do to help our team get better? She was not very good as a freshman, and as a senior, she'll lead PLHS as a state champion and going to play golf in college, and that explains her work ethic and character. So awesome. All right, Rachel Heaton, another softball player, going to Briarcliff in Sioux City, Iowa.
Okay, I have my mom and my dad back there, my college coach, Coach Shaper, and my two high school coaches, Coach P and Coach Holster. And I'm planning on studying physical therapy.
Obviously, our softball team had an outstanding fall as well, finished a state runner-up, and just a classy team, and Rachel was a big part of that. Coach says this about Rachel. Rachel's been committed to Briarcliff for some time and will do very well there. Rachel played a big role for us this year and was the ultimate team player. She loves softball and always gives maximum effort. Congratulations to Rachel. All right, next we have Catherine Keller, who's headed to Youngstown State University to swim.
I have my mom, my dad, and my exchange sister, Alexa, here today. And I'm going to study nursing.
Awesome. Coach says this about Kat. Of course, Youngstown State, that is where Bo Pelini coaches. A lot of people have been asking about that. And they saw some shirts in the bookstore and on their visit. They just visited Youngstown recently. So it's known for Bo now and also Kat. So very, very excited. Coach says this about Kat. Kat Keller is without a doubt the heart and soul of our girls swim team. She has made a positive impact on our program athletically as well as a leader. She was part of a school record relay and was voted team captain by her peers. So congratulations to Kat and best of luck this swim season. Next up, Hannah McCarvels, who's headed to Minnesota State University. Mankato is going to play softball.
I have my mom, Marilyn, my grandma, Judy, and my dad, Brian, and I'm going to study criminal justice.
All right. Minnesota State University Mankato, they're in the Northern Sun Conference. I think last year they were 45-17, so a really strong program. They'll compete against Wayne State and Sioux Falls, so and some other teams around the area, so lots of places mom and dad can see her play. Coach says this about Hannah. Hannah was a huge contributor to our team the last 3 years, winning all state honors this year. A great defender as well as an amazing hitter. A Monarch all the way around and very passionate about softball. So again, best of luck and congratulations to Hannah. All right, Claire Neal is next. Claire is headed to University of Nebraska at Kearney to play tennis.
I have my dad, my mom, my brother Ethan, Coach Hurst, and Coach Boudreau, and I want to go into speech pathology.
Awesome. Claire will be joining her sister, who graduated a couple years ago and also plays tennis at UNK. So that's real excited. I know her family's excited as well. So Coach says this about Claire. No matter what the situation is, Claire Neal is committed to being the best that she can be both on and off the court. She is the first one on the court and the last one to leave, always working on perfecting her game. She has held the top position on the Monarch tennis squad since her freshman year and has always represented herself and her team school with pride and determination. She has overcome and continues to battle injuries, but has done so with faith and grace. Claire leads by example, and her teammates look up to her. She is optimistic and believes in herself, her coaches, and her teammates. She'll be a very valuable player for the Lopers, and they are lucky to be getting one of Papillion Vista's all-time best tennis players. We're looking forward to coaching her in her senior year and watching her do great things at UNK. So congratulations to Claire. All right. Another volleyball player, Danny Prusha, is headed to Rockhurst University in Kansas City to play volleyball, Division II school, and I just saw something about them, Danny. They're 24-5 right now, and so obviously Danny will be joining another outstanding program.
Today I have my mom, my dad, my two sisters, Amy and Sarah, and then two high school coaches, Lev and McVeigh, and my club coach, Shannon.
Awesome. Coach says this about Danny. Danny has been a true competitor for the Monarch program. She brings the drive and motivation that this program needs to stay ahead of the competition. Danny is not afraid to challenge her teammates to play the best they can. Again, congratulations to Danny and best of luck tomorrow. All right, and our last one this morning is Catherine Waldman. Catherine is going to the College of William & Mary in Virginia to compete in gymnastics. Now, just recently we heard about an outstanding gymnast and phenomenal gymnast, so it's the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's been kind of my pleasure to get to know her a little bit and to learn her story. So, Catherine, who is with you this morning?
I have my mom, my dad, and my sister, and my two club coaches, and I'm thinking about studying biomedical engineering.
Okay. Catherine also visited the University of Iowa, visited Utah State. She said her best event is the balance beam. I asked her if she'd maybe want to do that at a pep rally someday, and she wasn't quite sure about that. We'll talk to her about that. Club coach, what can a coach say about her gymnastic ability?
She's been enjoyable to coach. Works really hard. She's actually very dedicated to her sport, and has been a great team leader.
Awesome. So congratulations to Catherine. It'll be fun to follow her career. speaking of pressure, Mr. Klein told her yesterday, he said 4, maybe 8 years. He said Olympics, right? He said Olympics. Again, as you can see, just an awesome group. All 11 of them are very involved in our school activities. They're high achievers in the classroom as well. I mean, this is what student athletes and athletics is all about. So let's give this group a just big round of applause here. All right, so we're gonna turn to the pictures. I appreciate Mrs. Hoke and Mr. Hoke kind of coordinating that. If you want pictures sent to you, just let us know. The quotes, I can email you the quotes. I know a lot of parents want those for their scrapbooks and those things. Again, I'll just say in advance, be patient, be flexible with the picture taking. I know we've got some that have to get out of here, but enjoy the experience, parents. The senior year will be over before you know. Enjoy it, and you'll always be their coach and support system at home, and they're going to call you good days in college and bad days. So, and that's part of the cycle. So, again, I'm very, very proud of all of them here today, and we know this couldn't be done with the support of you guys as well. So, thank you very much. The first picture I want all 11 of you over here. We'll do a picture of all of you together, and then we need to start with Narcisa and then Claire so we can get our teachers out of here. So thanks so much again.